Hello. Yes, Monica, I think we can start with the session.
Okay, thank you so much, Rajan sir. So children, let me quickly tell you about the flow of the session. First of all, you will get to know your mentor. Then you'll see a short informative PPT, and you can note down if you want to note down anything related to the course. Then you'll get to see a short virtual tour of the dashboard of Olympiad Success, wherein you will learn how to access the learning materials from the dashboard once you get the credentials. And then if you have a doubt or a query, you can ask it then and there and get the answer. And then the actual demo will begin. So I hope the flow of the session is clear to each one of you. Is it? Show me a thumbs up if it is clear. Okay. All right. Good. So let me tell you that we have with us Siddharth sir, and he is a wonderful mentor. I'm sure you're going to love his sessions. He's got a substantial experience, and his subject matter is, of course, reasoning. So all over to you, sir. Please introduce yourself and the course to the children.
Thank you, Monica ma'am. So good afternoon, everyone, and I hope you are doing well. And starting, I wanted to say something before this. My name is Siddharth Shankar, and I'm teaching students from last 8 years. And with Olympiad success, I think I'm associated from last 2.5 years. And this journey has been very good. And with kids like you, and seeing your enthusiasm in the class, I would like to make your journey even more better with the new tricks that we are going to learn in the class. And obviously reasoning is very important. Everybody knows, right? We are for reasoning here, right? So we are going to learn many new things with the reasoning, and you will be at a different level when you complete this course, obviously ahead of your peers. And I hope I'll do justice with this, right? So thank you, everyone. That was about me.
Thank you so much, sir. So as sir has told, that reasoning is very crucial in our lives, and it is, it is something that is unsurpassable. Like, you cannot avoid it. Reasoning will come in every aspect of your life also. So it is a kind of life skill also. So on this note, let me share my screen for the short PPT. Just a moment. And I think we are good to go. I believe my screen is visible to all, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so a very warm welcome to each one of you to the demo and interaction program. This is for classes 7 to 10 for reasoning, batch 2. So children, you are able to see 5 figures on your screen. Now, can you tell me which figure out of these is odd one out and why? Can you type in the chat box and let me know? Okay, which figure is, do you think is odd one out? So Mokshita, Ashmit and Atharv, all three are thinking that it is option A. Why so? Do you have a reason to support? Or it's just a wild guess? Why A? Why not B, C, D, E? Annika is also thinking the same. Chaitanya, Dhairya, Atharv, Ashmit, Mokshita. So Chaitanya is saying because of shape. Atharv is saying because the shapes of A are not the same. Ashmit is saying because it is not proper mirror image. Is that the only reason? Now, if I'll give you a clue, this has got something related to mathematics, some addition, some subtraction. Can you apply some mathematics here to find out the odd one out? So Annika is saying the shape formed in the rest of the figures is having the same number of corners. Okay. Anybody else would like to add something to this? Any other guesses? Any other reasoning? Anyone? Or should I reveal the answer? Okay, now let me tell you the answer. So as you can see that in each of the figures, in option A, if you add the number of sides of each of the figure, then in A you get 3 plus this is a pentagon, so 3 plus 5, 8. Both these are squares, so 4 plus 4 is 8. Both these are triangles, so in figure C it is 6. In figure D it is 4 plus 3, 7. And in figure E, you can see that both are pentagons. So 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. Now the sum for all the options is even except for option D. Can you see that? So the answer is option D. I hope it is clear to you now. So as you are already aware that we are conducting this reasoning demo, and this reasoning demo is being conducted by Olympiad Success, which is India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad exams. Olympiad Success Live is India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad's preparation. School Plus by Olympiad Success is one of its own kind of annual program that includes 8 important courses that really matter at this point of time in your life, which include mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, both spoken and written, Vedic math, and coding. So here you can get one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grades 2 to 12, one-on-one preparation classes for international mathematics Olympiads like SASMO, CMO, HKIMO, TIMO, Math Counts, US Common Core, Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and PRMO. So you can meet our international rank holders for the year 2022-23 on the screen, and also for the year 2021-22. These are all brilliant kids like you. So let me tell you that the classes will be group sessions with batch size of around 20 students delivered through Zoom by experienced tutors. You've already met your mentor, Siddharth sir. So you get 2 sessions per week on Saturdays and Sundays. So on Saturday, the timing will be 3:45 till 5 p.m. And on Sunday, the timing will be 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. Hope you have noted down the timings and the days. So there would be 5 minutes of break in between the class. And the sessions would include a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year paper. You also get access to reading material, practice questions available in the dashboard of Olympiad Success. Now, how to access that? Rajan sir will tell you very shortly. Now you also get access to Olympiad Success platform so that you can practice topic-wise mock test for reasoning. Okay. So syllabus is available at this particular link, and fees can be paid by clicking on this particular link. Don't worry, all the important and relevant links will again be pasted in the chat box. The fees for this course is 10,038 rupees, and it is going to be a 45 session course. The fee includes online classes, daily reading notes and exercises, practice of previous year papers, access to Olympiad Success platform for logical reasoning. All that you require for these classes is your mental and physical presence, and apart from that, a laptop or a desktop with good internet speed, with camera because we do not allow students without video in the class, headphones for better audio clarity. Now, as you're already aware that preparation for Olympiad exams is slightly tougher than your regular school curriculum. So you need to spend some time extra every day to cope up with the curriculum. And of course, parental support is required at the back end to monitor progress and reiterate concepts and all. As you must already be aware that in 2022-23, Olympiad Success had students from more than 3,800 schools across India and abroad, hailing from 35 plus countries. Now, the live classes for this particular batch begins from Saturday, 24th of June, 2023. I hope you've noted down all the relevant details. Now, I would request Rajan sir to take you through a virtual tour. Before that, I think, sir, we have a doubt already. What if we
Ashmit, just give me a second. Let me go to the, let me show you the dashboard of Olympiad Success. After that, we will take all questions, okay? Let me share my screen to show you the dashboard. I hope my screen is visible. So this is the website of Olympiad Success. I'm just showing you how you can access the content. So what you need to do, you need to click on my account. And once you enroll with us, we will share the credentials with you. And with that credential, you can log in to check the content. Let me log in with my credentials. So this is the student profile and all the content you will find here in the live classes. What you need to do, you need to choose the subject first, that is reasoning Olympiad in our case. Then you need to choose a topic. Okay, let me choose direction sense test. So for each and every topic, you will find reading material and practice question and answer key here. Let me show you how it looks like. So this is the reading material we have for this particular topic, direction sense test. Okay. Now, other than that, we also have practice questions. So these are set of questions we have. Okay. And you can also access answer key there. Other than that, students, you can also check schedule here, like in which session, which topic we are going to cover. Let me show you. Like in session 1, we are going to cover analog in classification, in session 2, coding decoding, and in session 3, blood relation. And after that, we will have a mock test, okay, of these 3 topics. So after 3-4 topics, there will be a common mock test that we are going to discuss in the classes. And at the end of the class, we have super classes. Now, what we are going to do in super class, we will discuss all previous year Olympiad questions, okay? So this is about the schedule, students. Now, other than that, you can also check holiday calendar here, like on which holidays you don't have the classes. Other than that, you can also access mock test series for reasoning, like Monica ma'am shared in the presentation also. You need to click on worksheets and then choose the subject, that is logical reasoning in our case. Yes, so these are all topic based mock tests. Okay. There are also here, you just need to click on next to see more mock test. Okay. To attempt it, you need to click on take exam, and once you submit the mock test, you can check your performance here in the performance tab. You just need to choose the subject and then just click on detailed result view to check the answers and your performance. So this is all about the dashboard, students. Now, if anyone have any doubt or query, we will take that. We have one query here from Ashmit. What if we miss the class? Recorded classes available? Yes, recorded classes are available, but we actually advise students to join live class, because in live class you get the liberty to ask questions to the mentor. You can clear your doubts. Other than that, in case if you miss any class any day, you will get the recordings. You can check the recordings. Okay. Any other query or doubt, students?
Please feel free to ask.
Is the material that sir took us just now through, is it downloadable and can we print that?
It is downloadable. You can print.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other doubts, students? You can type in the chat box.
Any other doubt? Anyone?
So you can type in the chat box. Can doubt be cleared? Yeah, definitely you can ask doubt in the class. Mentor will clear.
Of course. In fact, we really encourage, children asking doubts. So doubts are, of course, most welcome. So your mentors always make sure that each and every doubt gets cleared. For English comprehension, passage exercise be given.
In the reasoning, the topics we are going to cover, I don't think comprehension passage is there. Okay, so that is in different course, not in reasoning.
So for English, we have separate batches, different batches, wherein English comprehension is covered there. It is not a topic in reasoning. For reasoning, the topics and syllabus are different, and you can check out the syllabus. Sir has already shared the links, and he'll be sharing the links again in the chat box. So Dhere has a question: when are the Olympiad exams conducted?
Mostly the Olympiad exam going to conduct in end of like November or December, and some are going to be conducted in September also. That depends like which exam you're going to prepare. So there are a lot of exams like SOF is also conducting, test is conducting, Unicus is conducting. and Unified Council is there. So you can check the particular website, and there you can get the details. Other than that, you can check on our website also. On our website also, we have listed the exam dates for the particular main Olympiad exams. We have one more question, sir. Can we download the Olympiad question paper? Olympiad question paper you can download. Okay, so that's not the issue. We'll share that with you. But the content that we have on our website, it is actually different. Okay, it is not the previous Olympiad papers. Previous Olympiad papers we are going to discuss in the classroom in the super class. Any other doubt or query, students?
So Dhairya Joshi is writing, also interested in creative writing course. Do we have a separate demo class for that? If so, can you share the details post this session?
Okay, so creative writing course demo is already done. Okay, and it is done maybe last week only. What you can do, let me share the links again. You can copy the links. So there's a link for all best details. You can check there, and from there you will get the demo video, and you can enroll from there. Okay.
So a demo can be checked and you can decide accordingly. Any other doubt, anyone? For science, Chaitanya is asking.
Same answer. You can check the link, all best details, and there you will get the details.
So if you'll follow this link, you will find there are demos, the demos which are already done. All the videos are there, so you can check out and decide accordingly. Okay. Any other doubt, please feel free to ask. We'll be happy to answer. Don't keep your doubt to yourself. Ask it. This is the time. Suvan, Annika, Chaitanya, Chinna, Tarun, Nishkarsh. Any doubt? Anyone? Divyansh, Dhairya, Mokshita. Any doubt? Enul Haq. Ma'am, the session is of half an hour.
Yeah, this demo session is going to be for 40 minutes only. And in the live sessions, it's going to be a 75 minutes session.
So I hope it is clear. Just for today, the session is going to be short. Otherwise, in your upcoming regular classes, it will be longer. Okay, 75 minutes. So Ashmit is asking creative writing package price.
Okay, so regarding other batches, you can check the details that I've shared. So at the link, you can find the demo video, you can find the timing, you can find the price and everything.
Right. So you can check the links, and in case if you are unable to find the information that you're trying to access through the links, what you can do is our WhatsApp number is mentioned in the first line of these links. So you can always reach out at this number in case you have further queries, and someone from our team will answer your queries in case you miss out. Okay. So Chaitanya, I think you joined a little late. So I'm not going to teach you. Siddharth sir is there. Okay. So I think, sir, children want the demo to begin now.
Yes, ma'am, sure. Rajan sir, so ma'am, should I start?
Yes, sir, you can start.
All over to you, sir.
Okay, yes, students. So the screen is visible to everyone, I think, right? So students, you can just for this session, you will be, I think, mute on mute, but you can send your answers in the chat. Okay, so we'll interact like that. Okay, so obviously in this session we are going to do some questions from different topics. Okay, and but apart from that, as you know, as you can check our schedule, so there we'll do separate subjects or separate topics we'll take in like all the classes. Like class 1 we'll take a different topic, and then in the next class we'll do a different topic. Okay, so here we are going to just this is for just for as an example that what kind of questions you can get. Okay, so some basic questions we are going to do, right, one by one, and then when regular classes started, then after that we'll do according to the schedule. Okay, So guys, see, reasoning is very interesting because it really tests your mind, right? How you have to think about different situations. So that's why reasoning is very important. You go to any level, right? From here to from Olympiads to class 12th, you go to for CLAT or any other exam. When you graduate, you go for CAT or any MBA or exam, or if you want to go for placement in the companies, right? So everywhere you'll find these aptitude questions, which are basically nothing but reasoning questions only, right? Okay, so we'll see some questions today, right? And then we are going to start. Okay, so let's see the first question, everyone. Yes. So this is just a basic question. Okay, so there is this word called palam. Okay, so if palam could be given the code number 43 or 43, then what should be the code that should be given to Santa Cruz? Okay, so they have given you this is a coding decoding question. Okay, it's a very basic one. Okay, right? So second answer. Okay, second. Okay, let's start with the first one, Chaitanya, right? And we'll come to the second one then. Okay. Yes. So if Palam could be coded as 43, then what should be the code for Santa Cruz? Okay, now all of you can think. Now we are giving now all in you will be all are well versed with English alphabet, right? So we know ABCD, right? So why we will give this number? How can we give a number to Palam? It's just a word, right? So how can we give it some number? How can we give? Okay, what comes to your mind first? So just I want to know, right? Yes. Okay, Chaitanya is saying, okay, Chaitanya, fine. Okay, anyone? Yes, you can just write in the chat box that what you what you think, why will give it a number. Okay, so there is one way you can give it number, like how many letters are there in this word. Okay, like for example, Palam is there, right? Okay, so Palam. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obviously, right? 5, there are 5 letters, right? You multiply it by some number. Obviously, you can never get 43, right? So what should be what should be the trick and how what should be our approach? Okay, right? So let's see. So this word is palam. P. Okay, just write it like that. PALAM. Okay, palam. Now all of you know A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. Now you know their position in English alphabet. For example, this is 1. B comes at 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, okay, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26, right? So if you see, let's see what is the position of P. Okay, so P is 16. Okay, right? So let's put 16 here. Okay, what is the position of A? Yes, yes, everyone, please tell what is the position of A? Yes. Okay, Mokshita, Arthur, correct? Yeah, Dharya, Tarun. Okay, you understand, right? Correct. Chinna, correct. Correct. Yes, others also, please tell me what should be the position for A. What number should I write in front of A? Okay, fine. Chinna, correct, right? So we should write 1 because the position of A is 1. Okay, so we'll write 1. Okay. Yes. Then L. What should be the position of L? Okay. So 12. It is 12. Yes. Mokshita, Chinna, Artharva, Tarun, Dharya. Okay. Correct. Okay. So it is 12. Okay. What again? A is there. So we'll write 1 as before. And what is the value of M? What should we write in front of M? Dharya, correct. Tarun, correct. Artharva, correct. Chinna, correct. Chaitanya, correct. Right. So we'll write 13. Why? Because M comes at 13. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, please, everyone, try to add these numbers. Yes. Yes. Please add these numbers. All these numbers: 16, 1, 12, 1, 13. Okay. Yes. Artharv, Dharya, correct. Artharv, correct. Yes, obviously, if you add these numbers, you will get 43. See, 16, okay, 17, 18, okay, 18 plus 12, that would be 30, and 13 will be 30 plus 13 will be 43. Chinna correct, Chaitanya correct. Okay, right? So 43. So now you know that how we are attempting this question, right? So whatever position these letters have in the English alphabet, that we are putting that number in front of them and we are just adding. So that's how we are coding these words into numbers. Okay, now the next thing comes, that how we are going to do it fast. Obviously, every time you are not going to write like that. Okay, so how you are going to do it fast, right? So Santa Cruz, oh, it's a big word, right? So many you can say letters are here. Okay, now if you want to quickly remember that what is the position of like suppose if I ask what is the position of J instantly, right? So it should come to your mind, right? So there is a shortcut that you can learn. Okay, so that is EJOTY. Okay, now what is the position of E? It is 5. J, it is 10. Okay, then O, 15. T position is 20 and Y position is 25. Okay, now if I ask you what is the position of F? Yes, everyone quickly. Now you know EJOTY, you remember that these positions also 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Okay, explain one more time. Okay, I already got some answer. Tarun correct, right? Nishkarsh is saying 6. Yeah, no. I'm asking, yeah, that is correct. 6. Mokshita, Dharya, that is correct. Chaitanya, like I'm saying that you suppose every time we have to look like when I was explaining how we have coded this column. So I told you that we have to see the position, right? So every time we have to go here and see. Okay, but in exam we'll not do like that because it will take a lot of time. You have to write it every time and see. You can do that, okay, in start, but instead of that, you can quickly solve your problem. Okay, so what you will do, you will learn this shortcut. EJOTY. So these letters, they appear like that in the English alphabet. Okay, after like there are some in between, some letters are there. Apart from that, they appear like that. Okay, and their respective positions are 5, 10, 15, 20. Now, if I ask you, suppose that what is the position of F? Now you know that EJOTY, this shortcut, E position is 5. Okay, position of E is 5 here also. Okay, this position is 5. E's position is 5. Okay, so if E's position is 5 in English alphabet, so if I ask you about F, so you know that E's position is 5, so F will be automatically it comes after E, so it should be 6. Understand? So this shortcut helps us to quickly reach to different letters and find their position. Okay, like so now everybody please tell me what should be the code for Santa Cruz. Okay, so we'll write you can write. Okay, I have some answers. Arthav, Nishkarsh, Diya, Dhairya, Chaitanya, Anil, Ainul, Haq, correct. Diya, okay, you have reached second, third questions, most of some of you. Okay, good. Okay, Chaitanya, okay, correct. Dhairya, okay, yes. Nishkarsh, fine. So you just have to put the number and then you should add all these numbers and you'll get your answer. Okay, so Santa Cruz, CRU. Okay, so when you put all these numbers in front, so in front of S, so you know what is the position of how will you reach S? So you know in EJOTY, T's position is 20, right? So how will you know that ST? So S just comes before T, so it should be 19. So this like this you can put your answers, okay, and put these positions here. So A again 1, then N position is what? Again 14, okay. Like in EJOTY, you can go from O backwards also, and after J you can go forward also. In both ways you can get N. Okay, then after that there is T, so we already know T's position is 20, A position is 1. Okay, C is simple, it is 3. Okay, right? Now R position, so we know PQR S. Okay, so before S R comes. Okay, so what is the position of R? It should be 18, just before S. Okay, then U. Okay, so we know TUV, right? So it should be, what is the position of U? It should be 21, and Z we already know is 26. So you add all these numbers, you will get Okay, yes, everyone, can you see this? See my screen? Yes. Okay. Okay, Rehan. Okay, yes. So if you don't have any doubt, we can go to the next question. Chaitanya is saying no. Okay. Okay, fine. Right. So let's go to the second question. Okay, and we can go to question number 2. So next question: if room is called red, okay, sorry, or if room is called bed, okay, bed is called window, window is called flower, and flower is called cooler. So on what would a man sleep? Okay, so this is a trick question. Okay, so there are just simple words, okay, written one after the other. Okay, so this they just create this sequence just to confuse you, right? Now there are two ways they can ask. They can ask you is known as or some other ways also. But here, if it is given is called, so we'll go with is called. Okay, right? So room is called bed. Okay, so if there is a room, so instead of room, what it is called as? It is called as bed. Okay, now bed is called what in this this is some other world. Okay, this is some kind of multiverse. Okay, and where everything means something else, right? So bed is called window. Okay, so you have to imagine like that. Okay, then window is called flower. Okay, so if you see a window, you'll not say it's a window, you'll call it a flower. Okay, like that. Okay, and flower is called cooler. Okay, first is because the logic given certain letters in English alphabet have no. Second is okay, fine. Okay, guys, Tarun, yeah, fine. You can just send your answers. Okay, right? Yes. So I think most of you have given the correct answer. Okay, I can see Rehan, Dia, okay, Chaitanya, okay, and Mokshita. Okay, so most of you have Rehan, Tarun. Okay, so your answers are correct. Atharva, Dharya. Okay, right? So room is called bed is called window. Okay, right? So bed is called what? Window. So on where will a man is going to sleep? Obviously on the bed. But bed is what called? It is called as a window, right? So answer should be window. Okay, so uh, uh, a man is going to sleep on window. Okay, is this clear to everyone? So just have to be careful. These questions look simple, but you can make mistake when you do it in a hurry, right? So you can make mistakes, right? So yes, next question now. Question number 3. Pointing to a photograph, a boy, Ankit said. Okay, so Ankit is saying something. He is pointing to a photograph. So there is some photograph like this. Okay, right, of some person. Okay, like that. Okay, and uh, pointing to this. Okay, so there is another person called Ankit. Okay, and he is pointing to him. Okay, what he is saying? Pointing to a boy, a photograph of a boy. Ankit said. So this guy is Ankit. Okay, now he is pointing to this person. Okay, now he's saying some statement. Now these questions basically fall in the category called blood relations. We will do a a whole separate class on this. Okay, so these are separate questions. This is a very a light question, but in the classes we'll like slowly we'll increase the level also. We are going to do tough questions also. Okay, so we'll start with that. So this basically falls in the category called blood relation. You can see it in the schedule also, right? Okay, so he's saying now these obviously these relationship obviously you can easily find out when you read it twice or thrice. Okay, sir, I would okay, yes, okay, sir, thank you, Rajan, sir. Next answer is okay, so let me tell you the answers first, or whether you are correct or not. Okay, I think some of you are correct. Okay, let's check. Right, so what he is saying, he is the son, okay, about this person or this fellow. Okay, so let's make his eyes like that. Okay, okay, so he's A. Okay, so what he is saying, Ankit is saying, let's name his B. Okay, B. So what Ankit is saying was B, this person B, that hey, okay, let's name him as B. Okay, like Bumblebee. Okay, let's suppose he is Bumblebee, right? Okay, yes. So he is the son of the only son of my mother. Okay, so he is the only son of my mother. Okay, so these questions usually start from the very end. So if you want to solve these questions, you should go to the very end. Okay, and we make something which is called as family tree. Okay, what? Family tree. Okay, so he is saying only son of my mother. So Ankit is talking. Okay, so Ankit is the person. So we have to create this relation. Okay, like this, we'll use a line. Now obviously his mother, Ankit mother, will be in other generation, elder to him, right? So we'll make her here. Okay, so this is Ankit mother. So we'll just represent it by a circle, that this circle represent that Ankit has mother. Now let's go backward again. He is the son of the only son of my mother. So now Ankit has mother, and his mother has only one son, only son. That he this person, whoever the son is, he has no brothers. Okay, he is the only son. So who that person can, like, who that person is? Ankit's mother's only son. That should be Ankit only. Okay, right? So that person should be Ankit only, because he is talking about himself only, that I am the only son of his mother. That should be Ankit only. He can have sisters, but he is the only son. It's like that. Okay. Now, before, let's go a little bit further in this direction again. He is the son of the only son. That means this person, he is the son of the only son. Okay, right? So now they are asking, how is Ankit related to that boy? Okay, so whenever you want to answer these questions, you should remember this line. Ankit, okay, Ankit is dash of boy. If you write like that, you will have no confusion in answering the question. So Ankit is dash of boy, because they are asking about Ankit relation to that boy. So Ankit is dash of boy. So what is Ankit to this boy? Father, obviously father, because he is talking, he is the son of the only son of my mother. So he is the father. Okay. So this is how you are going to solve these questions. Okay. So I have 13 messages. Just let me check. I think Rehan, Arthur, Chaitanya, and Dharya. Yes, Ankit, that your previous answer was correct. Rehan. Uh, it can't be, because Ankit is the only son of the mothers. It is given. Tarun. So Chaitanya, it is father. Okay. Okay, Tharun correct, Chaitanya correct. Okay, right, Artharva correct. I think some people have answered before that also. Yeah. Okay, yes. So I think most of you are correct, right? Let's go to the next question, next set of questions, and we'll see and like what other type of problems that can be asked. Okay, right. So next question is, Amit walked 20 meters towards north. Okay. Then he turned right and walks 30 meters. So basically, this question falls in the category called direction sense. Okay. So you should have that sense when you move from one place to the other. Okay. So you should have that sense that you can, like, in which direction you are moving. Okay. So for this, you have to imagine one thing, that you should know the direction. So when you look at the screen like this, so when you look at the screen, the topmost direction is north. That's how we represent it. Okay, just like you have entered into the screen and you are standing on this point. Okay, the origin. Okay, so this is north. Whatever is downwards, it is south. Okay, this is east, and this is west. Okay, so this is the basic knowledge that you should have while solving these questions. Okay, so north, south, east, west. This is how we are going to make this arrangement. So in these questions, what we do actually, whatever they tell us, we start making it like a diagram. Okay, with the help of some lines, we join those points, and then we try to find the correct answer. Okay, obviously this is still a very basic question. Okay, in the real class, when we will do this topic also separately, like direction sense, right? So questions will be a little bit tough. Okay, but this is just a basic, because this is a demo class, right? So we'll take it. Okay, so Amit walked 20 meters towards north. Okay, so let's make him walk. Okay, 20 meters towards north. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, yes. So Amit walked 20 meters north. Okay, so 20 meters. Okay, so he walked 20 meters towards north. Then he turned right. Now, if someone is standing and looking in the north direction and spread his arms, like if I spread my arms like that, okay, can you see everyone? I'm spreading my arms like this, right? Okay, so if I'm inside the screen, I spread my arms and look at the top part of the screen with, like, suppose there is a person, okay, he's standing here, okay, in this point, okay, he spread his arms like this, okay. One arm is circle and another arm is like this, okay, and this person is looking in which direction? North direction. So can you tell me, if you can imagine that you are standing there, so circle side is left hand or right hand? Yes, everyone. The circle side or the circular hand is left hand or right hand? Yes, everyone, please answer this. Dharya is saying right. Artharva is saying right. Okay, others also please tell me, the circular side is left side or right side? His left hand or right hand? He's looking towards north. I have mentioned this, like, by arrow, that where he is looking. Dia is saying right. Okay, any other answers like different from this? Apart from Dharya, Rehan, okay, right. Suvan is saying left, okay. Okay, fine, right? So obviously this should be his. If you spread arms, because see, I'm writing with my right hand, right? So if I spread like that, so this, my hands like that, so this hand is what, the pen one, I'm holding the pen right, like right here, right? Okay, so this is right hand, right? So that side is right. Okay, so this is right hand, okay, and this is left hand, right? So what they are saying, then he turned right and walks 30 meters. So now he turned right and he is walking how much? 30 meters. Then he turns right and walks 35 meters. So from here he turns right. So this was his right hand. When he comes here looking in this direction, so this will become, this direction will be his, will be the next right. So if he is looking in this direction, spread his arms, so this side will be right. Now how much he walks here? Then he turns right and walks how much? 35 meter. Okay, so he walks like that, 35 meter. Okay, like this. He reached this point. Then he turns left. Okay, now he is turning left. Okay, so if someone is looking downward, okay, and spread his arms like both sides, then which direction should be left? Okay, let's bring this guy here. Okay, and he is like looking like that. Okay, right, and he's looking towards south. Okay, like this, southern direction. Okay, so let me make again. So which one should be the left hand? Left, the box one or the circular one? Left hand. Okay, Atharva, okay, yes. Others? Ashmit is saying no, Ashmit. And Dharya. I'm asking left hand. He's looking towards south here, towards south. Atharva, correct. Dharya, correct. Okay. Suvan, correct. Okay, yes, that is correct. Yeah, Dharya, correct. Right. So obviously the box side. Okay, so this box side is actually what? It is the left direction. Okay, so he turned left. Okay, so just give me a second. Yes. Okay, so now he turns left in the last part. He turns left and walks 15 meters. Okay, so now he walks 15 meters like that. Finally he turns left. Okay, right, again he turns left. So left will be again downward direction. Okay, just like previously, like here, what we did here. Okay, same like that. He walked again, he turns left and walks for 15 meters. Okay, how much? 15 meters. Okay, in which direction and how many meters is he from the starting point? Okay, in, so now right now he is here. Okay, so they're asking in which direction. Okay, and what where was the starting point? This is the starting point. Okay, so let's complete this diagram. Let's join these points like this. Okay, so they are asking you how far is he and in which direction in the from the starting point. So this big red is the starting point. Okay, this is the starting point like this. Okay, this is the starting point. Yes, so in which direction? This is the if he was standing here, so in which direction he is? West or east? Yes, east or west? Okay, yes, he is east or west from the starting point. In which direction? Eastern direction or western direction? Okay, Artharv, correct. Tharun, correct. Okay, fine, right. So he is in the eastern direction. Okay, now you have to calculate the distance also. Okay, so obviously if you see that two options are automatically cancelled. Okay, the first one is gone and the third one is gone because this is west. We already know it is east. So is it 30 meter or 45 meter? Then that you have to calculate. Okay, now this is the starting point. So this distance is 35 meter, this much, and he is here. So if you like, if you can, like, draw a line like that. So this much distance is 15 meter. Okay, so total will be how much? 45 meter. Yes, Rehan, correct. Sir, but wasn't the last left or right? Okay, he turns left. Okay. No, no. Yeah, so he turned left only. So he was walking. First he walked like that. Okay. He started like that, went here. Okay. And then again turned like that. And then finally here. Okay. So he, yes, yes. Finally, he turns left and walks 15 meters. Okay. So then he turned left. Okay. So first he turned right. Okay, let's do it. So first he turned first he walked 20 meters, then he walked 30 meters and turned right. Okay. Then he turned right and walks 35 meters. Okay. So this is 30 meters. Okay. Then he walks like that. Okay. 35 meter like this. Okay. Like 35 meter here. Okay. Like this. This is the distance. Okay. Then he turned left. Okay. Again, now when after walking 35 meter, he turns left. Okay. So if he is standing like facing south, so left will be this direction. He walks 15 meters. Finally, he he turns right and walk 50 meters. Okay, so again he's turning left. Yeah, obviously correct. Okay, so he will go instead of here, he'll go like that. Okay, so 15-meter left. So that was correct. Okay, good observation, right? Okay, right. So he'll walk here and walk 15 meters. So they are just asking that how many meters is he away from the starting point. So this is the starting point here. Okay, so this distance you have to compare this distance. Okay, and add this distance to it. Okay, so this distance is how much? He just walked 30 meter here. Okay, right. Just let me erase this. Okay, this part. Okay, yes. Here now I think it is clear, right? Yes. So this is 30 meters. So this is like a rectangle. So this will also be 30 meters. Okay. So this is 30 from here to here. And this was 15. So obviously this distance will also be 15. So 30 plus 15. Okay. Is this clear to everyone? And so from the starting point, right? So 45. Okay. Meter east. Box 45 meter east. Okay. Correct. Yes. Let's go to the next part. Okay. Or the next question. Okay. So this is you can say this is a simple one. Okay. Just 1 second. Yes, in a certain language, champion is coded as HCMAPIPNO. Then how is negative called or coded in that language? Okay, so you have it's just a basic coding decoding question. Okay, right? So how we are going to attempt these kind of questions? So we have again I should tell that we have a separate class for coding decoding, right? So there will be some higher level questions also, but here only we are going like doing just for the demo to like show what kind of questions are really asked, right? Okay, so champion. Okay, so let's write. Now how you attempt, like if some coding is given to you, so just write the code underneath the word. Okay, what is the code? HCMAIPNO. Now what is actually coding decoding, right? So when I'm coding talking about this word code. Okay, so if you want to express whatever you are saying and like whatever you information you want to give to someone, or you want some information to reach to some other person, right? So what you do, you code that. Code means like you say something else, it means something else. Okay, so suppose if I want more ice cream, right, and somebody is not allowing me to eat more ice cream, so instead of eating more ice cream, I'll say more study. Obviously no one is going to like like even think that it means ice cream, right? So this is the coding means basically that you want to convey some information, but you don't want others to know it. Okay, so it has a very long history, like you can go back in coding decoding, like in previous time, during when kings were here, so they used to code those letters on the like that palm leaf, and so all these things used to happen even during World War II, if you read, right? So they used to code their messages, right? So just like that, if you want to say something, just code it, and on the other side the person should know how the coding is done so that he can decrypt the message. Okay, he can decode it. Okay, right? Okay, so how will you decode this? First of all, you should know that what is the key, what is the trick that they have, how they have coded this word, right? So if you want to go from C to H, okay, so this is the first thing what we do, we come down like this and we check that whether there is some movement in the letters, or like how many places we have moved, like after from C to H. So if you want to go from C to H, what you are going to do? Okay, then you'll move some letters. Okay, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, right? So 5 letters plus 5 letters we are moving forward, then you will reach H. Okay, is the same thing or the same pattern is followed here also? H and C. Okay, yes, obviously C and H, C. Okay, yes, okay, -5, fine. Okay, right? There's a simpler way also. I'm just telling, like like this +5 and -5, is it working here also? No, obviously, because see, A and M, right? So there is a lot of difference between A is the first position and M position, right? So this doesn't work. Okay, so what should be what is the type of coding? So we'll see that whether these letters are written in reverse order. So no, N should be here otherwise. Okay, so there is no reverse order. But if you carefully observe, you see that this is C and this is H, or not. This is A and this is M. This is P, this is I, like that. So you can see that in pairs, they are just writing the letters in like they're taking the pairs and they are writing it in reverse order. That's it. Okay, so in the same way we are going to follow for negative. Okay, just give me 1 second. Yes, so let's go for negative. So how we are going to do now? NE. Okay, so let's take the first pair. Okay, so this is the first pair. So we'll write EN. Okay, then we'll take the second pair, AG, GA. So we'll write A, G. Okay, now when you're trying to find answer in coding, so what happens that you should what you should try to do is come to the answer very quickly instead of like solving the whole question. So that is the whole point, saving time. Okay, so what you do, just see that whether ENAG is any option which is starting from it. Okay, so obviously definitely not this one. So this is gone. Okay, MG, no, this is also not. EG, is it like EG or it should be EN? Obviously it should be EN, not EG. Okay, right? So answer would be what should be the answer then? Yes, obviously it is option A, correct. Okay, so it is option A. Okay, right? So option A is the correct answer, right? So anyone, any doubts in this or in this question? Do you have any doubt, anyone? Yes, any doubt? Okay, Chaitanya, Rehan, correct. Rehan is saying no, sir. Mokshita is saying Apu, Atharva. Okay, let's take the next one now. Okay, so this is a puzzle. Okay, so it involves some basic mathematics. Apart from that, it is a puzzle. Okay, let's go to this. Let's solve this one. Okay, so this puzzle, what it says, there are some benches. It says there are some benches and students. So there are some benches and some students are there. Okay, just like that, there are some benches. Okay, so some benches are there. Okay, and there are some students and there are some students. Okay, now some conditions are given to you, like if 3 students are sitting in one bench. Okay, so suppose if you make 3 students sit here. Okay, if 3 students are sitting in one bench, 4 students do not find any place to sit. Okay, that means the other 4 students, they cannot find any place. Okay, like all the seats are already occupied, like that. On every seats, whatever, we don't know the number of seats. Okay, but we know that on every seat 3 people are sitting or 3 children are sitting, right? Okay, and these 4 are left like this. Okay, they don't find any place. But if you change this, okay, now change this condition. Now what the condition, what other condition they have given? If 4 students are sitting, okay, in every bench. Now take the second scenario. So this is the first case. Okay, when 3 people are sitting. Let's take another case. When you make, instead of 3, you make 4 people sit. Okay, like that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 people are sitting now. So what happens in the equation? Okay, so the equation changes now. Okay, equation means like this math changes. Now what happens? A bench remains completely empty. Okay, so when 4 are sitting like this, okay, so one bench remains what? Empty, like this. Okay, nobody is there to sit, it is empty, right? So now you have to find that how many benches were there and how many students were there. Okay, right? So how we are going to attempt it or start it? Okay, so these questions are basic reasoning questions where you need some soft skills of reasoning and some of mathematics, right? Okay, so you have to assume here. Let's take what we need. Okay, so there are some benches, okay, and students. So let's let the number of benches, let's take it as x. Okay, right? So let number of benches be x. Okay, let's take it. Okay, now what else we don't know apart from benches? We don't know. Let's assume number of students. Okay, let's take it as y. Okay, so you have assumed, we don't know, but we are assuming just to solve and make an equation and solve this question. Okay, so we have assumed like that. Okay, right? So let's take the first case. If 3 students are sitting in one bench, okay, so how many benches are there? X. Okay, and how many students are sitting? 3 students are sitting in on one bench. Okay, 3 students are sitting in one bench. Okay, so on one bench there are 3 students, right? So 3 on 1, so 3x. Okay, 3x, and 4 students, they do not get any place to sit, so 3x. Okay, so if you want to find the total number of students, so see, x number of 3 students are sitting in x number of benches, so this is the number. But apart from that, there are 4 students who are standing, so they are also students, right? So you have to add these numbers. 4. Okay, 3x plus 4, right? So 3x plus 4, so total number of benches is x. On every bench 3 students are sitting, so 3x. And then there are for these 4 students that are left, like just like that. Okay, so they are left standing, but you have to add them to get the total number of students. So this represent what? Total number of students. Okay, please. So this represents total number of students. Okay, 3x plus 4. Now this, what is the total number of students that you have assumed in the like when we were trying to solve it? What is it? We assumed it to be y. So now you have some equation in your hand. 3x plus 4 equal to y. Oh, how many of you are like, do you know like how to solve these equations? Like, do you have any idea about the equation? Anyone? Equations like how we solve. Suppose if I write x plus 3 equal to 4, can you solve it, everyone? Or I'll tell you that how to solve these. X plus 3 equal to 4. Yes, how many of you cannot solve it? Okay, just tell me like that. X plus 3 equal to 4. Yes, Chaitanya, Mokshita, Chinna, Dharya, Deyansh, Suvan, Arthav. Please tell me those who don't know. Like some of you must be in the lower classes. So okay, you are telling me answer. Okay, fine. Okay, okay, right. Okay, yes. So this type of equation, if you know how to solve it, is easy, right? Let's take the second condition now. When 4 people are sitting, okay, right? So how many total students are there on one? Okay, now number of benches is x. Okay, right? So now 4 are sitting. Okay, 4 people are sitting. Okay, so total number of students will be how much in this case? What should be the total number of students here now in this case? So number of students is how much? Number of students should be how much? Is it y? So if you want to multiply 4, so you have to multiply it by y. Okay, right? So 4 number of students, you don't know what, like how many. So number of benches are x. Okay, so 4 into, like everybody is sitting, right? But one bench remains empty, right? So that means total number of benches will change. Now in this time number of benches is not x. It is what? It is x minus 1. This is the total number of students. Why? Because see, there are total x benches, we know, and on every bench some students are sitting. You just multiply. Like suppose there are 3 benches and on every bench 4 students are sitting, so 4 into 3, you will get 12, just like that. So if there are x benches and on every bench 4 students are sitting, just multiply them, you will get the total number of students. But here there is one catch. What is it? That one bench remains empty, so you have to subtract one bench. Is this clear to everyone up till here? Any doubts? Anyone? Just send it in the chat box if you have. Okay, Chaitanya. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Right. So there is one bench less. So this is the total number of students. But what you assumed? What was the total number of students that you assumed in the start when you were when we were trying to solve it? Total number of students is what? How much? Why? Understood, right? So now again you have the equation. So this is also equal to y. This is also equal to y. Understand? So now you can equate these two in front, like you can put them one from like in front of each other, and then you can equate. So these two are same, so these two should also be same. So 3x plus 4, it should be equal to how much? 4x minus 1. Okay, so 3x plus 4, it should be 4x minus 4. Okay, so 3x will go this side, okay, and 4 will come this side. Okay, so x will be how much? This will go this side, and that would become 8. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Okay, right? So what they are asking, number of students. So now you know the now you know the number of benches, so you can find the number of students also. Just put it in any equation. Okay, you can put x in equation. Okay, so you'll get the answer for number of students also. Okay, so what is the total number of students? Yes, everyone. What is the total number of students, guys? Just put it in this equation, 3x plus 4 equal to y. So you want to know y, that is number of students, just put 8 here. So this should be 3 into 8 plus, yeah, correct. 3 into 8 plus 4, that would be 28. Rehan, Arthur, Tharun, Mokshita, Ashmit, Rehan, correct. Dharya, correct. Okay, right? Yeah. So you get your answer. Okay, so these are some basic questions that that we did, right? So here. Okay, so let's take one more question, last question, and then we'll wrap up the class. Okay, right? Okay. So what is Geeta's rank in the class? So this is like this is a case that is given to you. So here you don't have to find the proper answer. They are asking you that whether whatever information is given to you, is it enough to answer the question? Okay, right? Okay, let's take this one. Instead of this, let's take this one. What is the value of x? Let's take question 8. What is the value of x? Okay, so they have given you some condition. What is the condition given for x? That x is greater than 5, but it is less than 7. So can you tell me the value of x? Okay, so now you see the options. Statement 1 is alone. What is that they are saying that either this one alone is sufficient to answer the question, or you need both of them. So statement 1 is alone sufficient to answer the question, but statement 2 is not. Statement 2 is alone sufficient, and statement is not 1 is not needed. Either 1 or 2 is sufficient, neither of them is sufficient, or both are needed to answer the question. Like you need information from both of them, then only you can answer what is the value of x. Yes, so what is the value of x, guys? Okay, so I am getting some answers. 6. Okay, so yeah, sending answers. Just give me, let me go to the first question, first chat. Yeah, Artharv, no. Chinna, no. Rihan, no. Mokshita, no. Dharya, no. Artharv, no. Mokshita, no. Others also please try to answer. Ashmit, no. Okay, right. So I know that you guess this number because see, it is greater than 5 and less than 7, so it should be 6, right? Okay, now they are asking you just the value of x. They have not they have not mentioned whether it should be a number or an integer or something like that, but there can be infinite numbers between 5 and 7. It is not only 6, right? Are there other numbers also? Anyone? Yes. So even if you know both these conditions, then also you cannot answer that what is the value of x. Okay, what if I say it is 6.5? Is it wrong? Is 6.5 not in between 5 and 7? Right? Correct. So there can be n number. Or what if I say 6.1, 6.2, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, like that? There can be n numbers between 5 and 7. Okay, in that sense. Okay, that means neither of these statements are sufficient to answer this question. Is this clear to everyone? This answer? So answer should be what? Option D. Okay, neither of them is sufficient to answer the question because there can be n numbers. See, if they have written specifically it should be a positive integer, then it is your answer should be correct. Okay, right? Something like that. But they have not mentioned anything. So now there can be n numbers in point, 6.111, 6.112, like that. Okay, so That's why. So answer should be option D. So see, this was not, there was no maths here. It was just like, reasoning is like testing your skills of the mind, your critical thinking, how much you can think. Okay. So these kind of questions we are going to discuss obviously in detail in the normal classes, right? So you can leave your feedback also, right? And I think we can wrap up the class now. Okay. And I'll see you from from the next Saturday and Sunday. I will do the normal classes. Okay. You already have the schedule, right? So we'll do that. Okay. Right. Okay, then I think if you have any doubts, you can ask me still. I'm here. Yes, if you don't have any doubts, then thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Sir, can we see the schedule? Yeah, I can show you. You can also like directly take from the link from the chat. Okay, there is schedule also. I think let me check if I have. I'll share it. Okay, just give me a second. I think I have it. Okay. Okay. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, fine. Yes, so you can download it from there. Okay. Okay, then thank you, everyone. I didn't get the fourth question. Dharya is saying the fourth one. Okay, let's see again. Okay, we can do that. Schedule, you can download this directly from there. Okay, let's see the fourth one. Okay. Uh, okay, just 1 sec. Let me open it. Okay. The fourth one, right? Let's expand it. Okay, this this is a direction sense question, right? Okay, so how we were walking like that. Okay, so this is the question. Okay. Okay, so here. Okay, yes, rest of you can go. Okay, though if you have doubts, then only. Okay, right. So let's make this again, right? So he walks 20 meter, okay, to the north. So he walks like that 20 meters to the north. Okay, right. And thanks. Yes. Okay, he walks 20 meter, then he turns right. Okay, so he turn right. That means he goes in this direction like that. Okay, so this is 20. Okay, this is 30. Okay, then he turns right, then he again turns right and walk 35 meter like that. Okay, just like that, 35 meters like this. Okay. 35 meters like this. Now he is looking in the south direction. Then okay, then he turns left. Okay, so left is like that. He walk 15 meters. He reach here, and then he finally turns left. Okay, and walk 15 meter like this. Okay? Like this, 15 meters. Okay, now they are asking you from the starting point, how far is he? Okay, so this distance is 30. Okay, this is his starting point. So he is in the eastern direction. If you see this, east, north, south, and west. Okay, right. So he is in the eastern direction. If you consider this point as the starting point, so this direction is east. The whole of this direction is east, and this is 30, and this is 15. So total distance will be 45. So that is 45 towards east. Okay, is this clear? Okay, thank you then. Okay, thank you. Bye bye, everyone.